I don't exactly remember how my phobia came about, and even though it doesn't incapacitate me, I still pause when I'm confronted with its likelihood. My phobia? Thunderstorms. I really don't think it was a childhood struggle. I assumed that at that time in my life, I had enough sense to get in out of the rain. But I think it happened when I was a young adult and thought I was with the in crowd, those who were independent, invincible, and indestructible. Only a lesser man would allow a storm to keep him off the lake. And if one began to brew, it would stay far enough away to keep from hindering the area I was fishing in. The first time I was caught in one, I was humbled by its scope, but I thought it could never happen again. So I remained undeterred. The second one caused me to repent of sins I'd never committed. I promised God that if I ever made it through this night, I would never be caught on the lake in the storm again. And I further promised that if I even saw the first sign of an ensuing storm, I would fire up the big engine, head straight for the dock. Well, the third and the last one did the trick. Even though I made it out alive, I now owe God 2 years in a Hungarian monastery, 4 years of mission work in a remote part of the rainforest, 90% of my income, and the son of my first child. Now you understand why I don't like storms. My wife wants to sit in a porch swing when one blows up. I want to hide under that swing. Well, in the Bible, when Jesus calmed the storms, he always did it by proclaiming peace. It became understood that the opposite of a storm was peace. Later, he taught that storms and peace could actually coincide together. He taught that one could have peace in the middle of the storm, and that even though there may be turmoil on the outside, there can be peace on the inside. But how did he teach this lesson? He did it by showing that there was one who had more power than the storm. Maybe you're going through a storm right now. It may have you scared and hiding. It may be keeping you awake at night, wondering if the end is near. Now's the time to remember that there is one who has control over your storm, and he is stronger than it as well. Peace will come when you take your eyes away from the storm and put them on the one who's bigger than it. Isaiah, speaking of God, put it this way: you will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you because he trusts in you. Keep your eyes on the Lord, and the Lord will keep his eyes on your storm. And that's the outdoor truth.